The Young Offenders is a coming-of-age comedy series set in Ireland that follows Connor and Jock, a pair of sort of scallywags, as they come up through school and grow up. They have sort of lower class backgrounds, and crime is not a stranger to them, let's say. The BBC has recently released the series 4 on iPlayer. All the episodes for that series and the previous series are available on there, at least in the UK. I'm sure it's available on Netflix or BBC Worldwide or something elsewhere. Wasn't a big fan and like a sort of binge watcher of the first 3 series. I sort of dipped in and out, so I can't say that I religiously watched them. The 4th series, though, it sort of, I don't know, struck a chord with me, just felt good to watch. They get rid of the one character, Jock, for the majority of the series. He is in it very slightly, but you essentially see Connor being released from prison ahead of Jock and having to get back his life in his hometown. And it's got this obviously a silly element to it, to its comedy and all the characters they interact with, but this has also got a surprising amount of heart. And I think that's what struck me about the series, that maybe I didn't either watch long enough with the first few series, or perhaps I just missed initially and didn't give it enough time. But I watched this 4th series essentially in isolation, and I was really, really pleased with it. It made me laugh, it made me have that sense of pathos, and you know, it was just a good comedy series. Lots of different locations, you know, so it's not all just set in one living room or anything like that. And I think it's really worth watching if you want just a good heartfelt comedy that isn't there trying to just rely on swearing or just rely on crazy situations. There's a real sweet episode where Connor goes off with his stepdad, who's a policeman, and they go on a fishing trip, and it's just a nice sort of bonding episode, but it's a break from their norm, and it just feels really, really sweet and really, really nice. And it doesn't sacrifice the comedy for it at all, but it just feels real and it feels really enjoyable. And the whole series feels like that as well. This whole 4th series feels like it. So much so that I'm going to go back and revisit the first 3 series and give them a more deserved go, I suppose. Whether or not it's because the series grew into this, I don't know. But I will find out, and I'll gladly find out. So if this is something you've looked at, and like me, you sort of went, oh, you know, it just looks silly, I don't know that I want it, give this 4th series a go. If you like it, then we can go back and see what we think about the other series. Because it might be the fact that there's a character missing, or because of the circumstances that this series starts out on, that made it more appealing to me, perhaps. But yeah, I think this series in particular is certainly worth a watch. Series 4, only 6 episodes long, each episode's half an hour, and they're all there to just binge through, and it was a very bingeable series as well. Let me know if you liked it. Is this something you're aware of? Is this something you would normally have given a swerve, but when I watched, I think, yeah, I agree with you, it's good. Thanks for watching.